Hello everyone, so just give you a quick update on Proof of Weak Hands. First of all, first things first, there's been a brand new website, or I should say a facelift to the website. They basically fixed some of the errors, and they took a little more of a serious tone, which I kind of didn't like. They still have some of the tongue-in-cheek comments. By the way, their Discord is one of the best communities I've ever been a part of. I usually check in the morning, and check it around lunchtime, and usually in the evenings. It's a great Discord. The developers in there, I mean, just a good group of people, mostly having fun. Every now and again, you get some serious jerk in there that's really upset about something or another. But Discord's it's awesome. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. You should check it out. If you're looking at Proof of Weak Hands, or if you are invested in Proof of Weak Hands, look at that. Just bought 8 Ethereum. You should definitely be in the Discord, 100%. But the website's got a bit of a facelift. And I guess it's good in some ways because it just makes it a little bit easier to understand overall. So that's good. I will tell you, when you're in the Discord, they're working on a lot of other developments for this token. Oh, one of these pictures is awesome. Hang on. Where's it at? This one right here. You get a cut of every exchange fee. Volume-based income. Kind of like universal-based income, but less of a joke. It's true. This has been pretty incredible. I mean, pretty incredible. I'm actually looking to invest in more. I get a little bit of small money that trickles in 2 or 3 times throughout the month from various affiliate products and stuff that I've had. I mean, I've been getting these payouts for years and years. Some of them. By the way, this is new. They brought this back. The website was under a DDoS attack, and this was gone, and they brought it back. There's also some. They're waiting for a little later this week. There's some sort of a sync that they're doing they're making an update where you don't have to have MetaMask installed, but that's going to take. They've got to get to a certain block, or I don't understand. It's more technical than I understand. I've read it, and when I read it, it makes sense, but I can't verbalize it back to you. But basically, you're not going to need MetaMask here probably in another week or 2. But MetaMask is awesome. I like it. I mean, as long as I can keep using it, I'm probably going to keep using it. I really like it. They've updated some stuff here. Statistics is awesome. Charts, I look at charts a lot. The wiki, which this is community stuff, created these websites. The wiki is a great area that discusses Proof of Weak Hands and pretty much everything about Proof of Weak Hands. I haven't looked at all this. What is this? I know one of these is like apparel. Yeah, here it is. And I'm going to get to a reinvest here. Or not a reinvest. I'm going to get to my account in a minute. I'm actually not going to reinvest, and I'll show you why. May the dividends be with you. Oh, this is another story. That's pretty cool. I like that one. This is making fun of their snake. That's cool. This is awesome. So they're definitely trying to support the community, and they wanted to be community kind of a. I mean, this whole project is about the community test group. This whole project is about the community as a whole. Let's see. I want to show you this real quick, and then you'll see why I'm not reinvesting yet. So this is the chart. We had that dump a while back. Let's see. Back this out to 1 day. So we had this big dump here, and it's come down, and it looks like it's trying to head back up. But the biggest key is, notice, it doesn't matter if they're red or green. Notice how small these bars are. And they're heading back up right here on the 1 hour chart. I'm pointing it out because the little small tiny short bars means there's less volatility, there's less buying and selling. And anytime there's less buying and selling, there's less tokens. There's less rewards or earnings. And so to see what that translates on the exchange, here's my holdings, right around 517. It went up a little bit, by the way. This is super cool. One of the cool things about P3D is by default, you're somewhat connected to the price of Ethereum, because Ethereum is going up, the value of in USD value, my account's going up, which is nice. It's a little bit of a double investment. If you believe in Ethereum, then anytime you're investing on what's called an ERC20 token, a coin that's based on the Ethereum blockchain, then you're by default you're somewhat invested in Ethereum as well. But because of the small volume that I just showed you, I don't even have a full P3D coin yet. And as you can see, 2 days ago I purchased my first one. It wasn't even a full coin. And every day before that, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I got one. 4 days ago, I got one. 5 days ago, I had four. That's when that crash happened. 6 days ago, 0.8. By the way, see how much we got on that crash? And it's kind of working itself out in the wash right now. So 2 days ago, I had 0.08, 0.8, and right now I'm at 0.7, almost 0.78, almost 0.8. So probably about tomorrow, which would be 3 days, I'll have a full P3D token and then I'll reinvest. And I like to wait till I have one token to reinvest. And I like when I can make a reinvestment every day. But it just is what it is. I mean, here's the thing. If you were looking at this as an investment or a return on investment, the return is still solid. I mean, even the past 3 days, we're probably returning what? I don't know, 0.2. Well, let's see. In the past 2 days, I've gotten 1% roughly. If you look at about a 550 value, just over 1% on a 500 account in the past 2 days. So that's running at about 0.5% a day. I mean, where else can you earn 15% a month? Of course, you know, that's all based on volatility, et cetera, et cetera. I'm projecting that out, and I probably shouldn't look at it that way. But it's very fascinating for sure. I'm waiting for another little payout to come, and then I'm probably going to convert that fiat to Bitcoin. However, then I'm probably a little ways from another payout, so I don't know. I have to look to see, you know, when I'm supposed to get what payouts. I'm going to have about 130, maybe 150 or so to put in here extra. And I'm going to continue. My whole goal is not to sell my P3D tokens currently. That's my plan. Not to sell them and just to manage dividends. That's my strategy. I got the video called my P3D strategy, and that's where I discuss that. My whole goal is just to accumulate the tokens and to manage the rewards. I reinvest. Right now I'm reinvesting all of them, and eventually maybe if this project is successful, as I think it will be, they're continuing to do development on it every single day. I mean, there's always talks about what they're working on next, what they're doing next. You know, everything from the mobile website, the mobile app, to what's going on in the blockchain programming. I mean, and they've got a long checklist of things they're working on. I mean, eventually, and there's no timeline, like I don't know specifically where this is, but, and I don't say this, like a lot of times you'll go look at a project and you'll see their white paper, and their white paper has 1,000,001 things that they're going to do. But there's no real movement that you can ever prove or see. But when you're in Discord, like, I mean, the different developers are in there talking, and the lead developer Manto's in there almost every day. And at some point they're in there talking, they're given, you know, a heads up on what they're working on, what they're doing. They're working on, I believe they're working on another token. I don't know. I also think it's a joke. They keep saying serious token, but the website is kind of tongue in cheek. So I don't know if there really is a serious token, or if they're saying serious token tongue in cheek, talking about P3D, and they're working on continued development for P3D, because I know they are continuing to update stuff. Like they said, the website was coming up, and then you saw the website. So they're actively working on stuff every single day. We're waiting until we hit some sort of specific block on the Ethereum blockchain. So the blockchains will be synced, and they're basically going to have multiple nodes running. And I guess what that basically means is they have a plan in place where you're not going to be required to use MetaMask. I personally love MetaMask though. So that's just an update on P3D. I will give you a heads up. I am doing some test advertising for my Bitcoin challenge, advertising for referrals for CryptoTab. Stay tuned for that and another video. That may be my next. That's going to be coming up in the next 2 to 3 videos. So I'm just running a test on that now. Make sure you see my last video if you're interested in my Bitcoin challenge. I did end up getting a referral. 2 videos ago, I demonstrated doing some advertising on AdBTC. And I sent 10,000 Satoshi over there, got about 1,000 visits to my website, and I did not think I got a referral. And then suddenly, within about 30 to 40 minutes, I did have a referral that I am assuming probably came from someone who saw that ad, because I hadn't had a referral, you know, for many hours until I ran that advertising. And I discussed that in the last video. So if you want to follow my Bitcoin challenge, then definitely. By the way, this is awesome just to see the green. You always see green when people buy or reinvest. You see black when they sell. But go ahead and you can check out that last video I did. Also, stay tuned coming up the next couple of videos, and I'll tell you how this current advertising test is going. I'm very optimistic about this, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching.